This goes here. Mix these two. And then... what else? Oh, hello. Didn't hear you coming. You must be Devlia's pupil, right? I have to admit, I like what I'm seeing. Quite a fine subject, yes, such beautiful eyes. You'll do just fine. You'll have to excuse me. I get carried away. I rarely get to experiment on live subjects these days. Oh, thank you for bringing this book back to me. I must have misplaced it. Yes, I'll go see Devlia after we're done. As Devlia may have told you, I will be teaching you all there is to know about alchemy, concocting poisons and other noxious substances, and also stitching together constructs and bringing them to life. All should be very useful to you in your future endeavors. None of this should be difficult for such a magnificent specimen like yourself. I'll also show you my favorite spot for gathering ingredients, which you'll need for all future lessons with me. Some might even come in handy during the other instructors' classes. Well then, if you're so eager to start, let's go to the main laboratory. Quite a pleasant aroma, isn't it? The others always demand me to clean up this place. I don't really see why. They always say it smells in here and that they feel dizzy after staying for more than an hour. Personally, I think they're a bunch of whiners. I stay in here almost all day, and I feel completely fine. Excuse me for a second. There we go, much better. My lungs don't quite work like they should, which is why I wear these air tanks on my back. Quite interesting what happens to your body when you mix together a potion of healing with a giant cave spider's venom, then proceed to boil them and inhale the vapors. I was just curious and wanted to know what would happen. I think that's a part of our nature, don't you? In any case, let's get to work. I'll need you to mix some of these concoctions together, nothing too complex. Mix the red with the green and the blue with the yellow. We only need 6 vials of each. You don't really need to know what they do right now. I'll tell you later, once it becomes relevant. Also, I'd appreciate if you tried making some of your own mixtures, just as a test. I want to see if you have any prior experience with this. Just make sure not to spill anything. Devlia once startled me, and I knocked over some of my chemicals. They kind of burned through the floor. I should probably mention that her quarters are right below us. She gave me quite an earful after that. I'll be back in a few minutes. Just do your work in the meantime. I apologize for taking so long. This subject was being quite uncooperative. I had to get my buddy Gorf here to persuade her to behave properly. Say hello, Gorfy. Oh my, I think he's had a bit too much to eat. Well, off you go, Gorfy. You can leave Missy alone now. Well then, let's see what you've done here. A very pleasant smell. I think you may be a natural at this. A bit rich, but I like it. Do you want some? Oh, right. You're still vulnerable to this kind of stuff. Now then, how about we see your own inventions? Quite a sweet scent, like lavender mixed with carrion. I find it hard to believe that you've never dabbled in alchemy before. This is a very high-quality mix. Now then, how about we see its effects on a live subject? And it appears to only cause minor blisters. Oh, I spoke too soon. That's a very big bubble of flesh. And it popped. Oh, I think I have some of her blood on me now. Possible swallowing in the breathing tract caused by vapors effects nearly instantaneous. Subject expired only after a few seconds. Mixture could potentially be stored in barrels and launched from catapults as an effective weapon against the living. Very well. I have to say, this is absolutely wonderful. Which compounds did you mix together? Splendid. You exceeded my expectations and then some. I've never had such a wonderful student in all my years. I can already see it. We'll do amazing things together. Now then, we still have some time left, so... I remember now. I'll show you where you can find the most potent herbs for all your future assignments. Here we are. Oh, don't walk too close to those trees with the white leaves. Their sap is quite caustic and will most likely burn right through your flesh. And I can never forgive myself if such a wonderful specimen was harmed under my care. Now then, do you see that empty field? I go there to harvest corpse weeds. They still grow from all the dead bodies buried beneath the ground. I do believe a large battle took place there during the Third War. That isn't really my area of expertise, though. Maybe Delia could tell you more about it. Or Lady Aria. She's a record keeper and was a historian in her previous life. We don't really talk much after. Never mind. Mind giving me a hand here? Thank you. I'll be taking those. Now that's done. What else? I could use some black truffles. They usually grow around the trees here. Just keep looking. You found some? Great. Give them here. Oh, we didn't actually need them, to be honest. I just got a bit hungry. And I like truffles. They taste good. Anyway, the last herb I need is called sungrass. It's called that because it looks like bright yellow blades of grass. It shouldn't be too hard to find. They grow out in the open. Yep, just a few bunches like that should be enough for now. Alright, that's good. Give them here. think that's all the time we have for now. You should get going, back to the necropolis. I'll stay here and gather some more herbs. You can find the way back on your own. Maybe you'd like to visit me in my private quarters once you're done with classes. We could read something together, like Touch of the Banshee. Or maybe, no,